The one she got to say. Yeah, I'd like to say. Oh, I need it back real quick. Oh. Okay, we just have one. Wait. Yeah, I found what I was telling us about yesterday. Oh, okay. Girl, I'll show it to you when we finish. Okay. Okay, wait.
All right, everyone, please put yourself on mute until I call your case. I'm going to be calling Cheryl Lynn Walker first.
Yes. Hello.
Okay, hello. These are the matters of the people versus Cheryl Lynn Walker. This is ticket number P11348857. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Also calling but not on the docket, ticket number SP122463441. One count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this court, Attorney Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Ms. Walker.
And Ms. Walker, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Sherilyn Walker.
This is the date and time set for an arraignment, show cause hearing. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, for arraignment purposes, my client will stand mute and wait for a reading at this time.
It was a bench warrant. I apologize. Arraignment on a bench warrant. The court is going to enter a plea of not guilty and remove any warrants that may be out there on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Judge. She would request humbly and respectfully that the matters be set for a bench trial.
And did you have an opportunity to discuss the other matter with her? Does she want that as a bench trial as well?
Yes, she does, Judge. Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Ms. Walker, can you please raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Walker, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the finder and trier of the facts. Is that how you want to proceed?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on March the 24th of 2022. It's going to be a Zoom bench trial, so it's going to be at 9 a.m. You're going to log back on the same way you logged on today. And I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal on both matters.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Timothy Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna call your matter next. These are the matters of people versus Timothy Williams. This is ticket number 7238816. One count improper plates. One count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Timothy Williams.
This is the date and time set for a show cause. How are we proceeding?
All right, Mr. Williams wishes to waive his rights and take advantage of the people's offer.
Is that right, Mr. Williams?
That is correct.
Okay, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of January the 18th of 2021. Were you driving at that time a 2004 vehicle in the area of Lodge Service Drive and Noble Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have improper plates on the vehicle at the time?
I did.
Satisfied, attorney?
I am, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the count to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor, there is.
Thank you. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 1 improper plates and dismiss count 2 in this particular ticket. Mr. Williams, are you currently employed?
I am.
Okay. I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200. I'm going to give you 60 days to be able to pay that. Is that going to be enough time?
That is plenty of time.
Okay, I'm going to give you until January the 24th of 2022 to have that paid, okay?
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Williams.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Happy holidays.
To you as well.
Dwayne White?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Dwayne Wright. This is ticket number P11411009. 1 count of driver's license expired. Also calling not on the docket, but a part of the plea. Ticket number P11411006. 1 count of 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Ben Werbling on behalf of Mr. White.
And Mr. White, can you state your name for the record?
Dwayne White.
This is the date and time set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. How are we proceeding?
For arraignment purposes, my client will stand mute and waive formal reading at this time.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you, Judge.
How are we proceeding?
Judge, he does wish to waive his rights and take advantage of the people's offer this time.
Is that right, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Miss Wright, you gotta stop moving, not you. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by pleading guilty, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, Mr. White, I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 3rd of 2020. At that time, were you driving a 2013 Buick vehicle in the area of Gratiot and Change Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your driver's license expired at the time?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to enter, satisfied, attorney?
I am, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well. It is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates. Is there stipulation for probable cause? No, and I can just dismiss the other count. I'm going to dismiss the other count as a civil infraction, as a part of this plea and take it out of default. Mr. White, are you currently employed?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200. I'm going to give you until January the 24th to pay it. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, January 24th, 2022, this payment is going to be due. Okay, Mr. White?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Lorianne White,
Lorraine
Right.
Wright.
Lorraine White, there we go. One second. All right. These are the matters of the people versus Lorraine Wright. This is ticket number 7000605. One count driving while license suspended, one count no insurance. Also calling ticket number SP 1017108. Count 1 drove while license suspended, count 2 no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worthing on behalf of Miss Wright.
Ms. Wright, can you state your name for the record, please?
Lorraine Wright.
This is the date and time set for arraignment on a bench warrant. How are we proceeding?
Now, for arraignment purposes, Miss Wright will stand mute and waive formal reading at this time.
This time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you, Judge. She wishes at this time to waive her rights. She wants to avail herself of the city's offer.
Is that right, Ms. Wright?
That's correct.
All right. If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yeah.
Sure, Ms. Wright?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, I do.
I'm going to take you back to the date of August the 17th of 2019. Were you in the area of Hartwell and West Chicago Street from the city of Detroit driving a 2012 Chevy vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving, was your license suspended?
Yes.
And did you not have any car insurance on the vehicle at the time?
I did not.
Satisfied, Attorney Workley?
Yes, I am, Judge.
It's Workley, sorry. And the court is satisfied as well. There's stipulation for probable cause on the counts to be dismissed.
Also stipulate this time, Judge.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates for both counts 1 and 2 on ticket ending in 108 and dismiss ticket number 7000605 in its entirety. Ms. Wright, you made a payment on that companion ticket for one of these cases. You paid $190 and $150.
I paid all of the tickets.
Okay, you had some other tickets too?
I believe I have 4 tickets, and I paid all of those tickets, and then I came back in and I paid the bench warrant as well.
Okay, yeah, what ends up happening is misdemeanors don't go the same route, so then, how much did you give in, what's that thing called?
I'm sorry?
How much was your bond that you paid?
$2,000.
Hold on a second. All right, ma'am. I'm gonna, assess a fine today, and then she paid those civil infraction tickets, right? Those are okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to assess a fine today in the amount of $200. Um, that can be taken out your bond if you want, and then you can have part of that, the reinstatement fees. You owe 4 reinstatement fees, I thought I saw,
Yes.
which is 45 times 4, so that's 180. The remaining money will be sent back to you. But it takes a couple of days, it takes like a couple of weeks to do it, so if you want it faster, you can pay it, and then they'll return your bond money to you. But if you can hold tight, we'll clear up all the rest of the stuff, so it'll be like 100 plus 200. That's 380, and then the remaining amount of that $2,000 bond that you pay will be returned to you, okay?
Okay.
And
Yes.
if you want like that, because I see that you've already paid for one of the civil infraction tickets, so I'm not gonna charge you for one of them, because you've already taken care of the other side of the civil infractions for that.
I paid
Okay.
all of the tickets. They was like $600 some odd dollars for all the tickets.
Yep, I only have like one in my file, so you may have paid more, but the ones in my file that I have still, you paid for them, and I can see that you paid for them. So
Okay.
I am, one ticket though, one of your misdemeanor tickets as $200, and then the reinstatement fees, and then you'll get the remaining amount of money that you owe, that you didn't have to pay back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then they send clearance automatically to the Secretary of State's office when they go through and they do take all the money. And then that way you'll be able to be clear to apply for your, license if you don't have it. I don't know if you have it or not, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Wright?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Does that seem fair? Sounds good?
Yes.
Okay, all right, no problem. All right, thank you for taking care of this. So that's gonna be my assessment today, $200. I'll waive the other one, waive other costs. And then you'll be all set, okay, ma'am?
Thank you.
You're so very welcome. All right, you have a good day, okay?
You do the same. Have a good holiday.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. All right, bye-bye. Okay, we're just waiting for an offer on that. On the last two, hopefully he'll be down soon. I gotta go run and do some other matters in another courtroom, but I'll be back in a moment, okay? Hold
No
tight.
problem. Thank you, Judge.
No, you're welcome. All right, I'll be right back. Okay.
Hey. Hey. Good morning. You busy today, huh, John?
Yes, yep.
I got one more. I gotta go.
Okay.
Something he got a show podcast with that.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
One. John.
I'm good. How you doing, Miss
I'm
Amy?
doing good. John.
Thanks again, officer.
Okay.
You're welcome. Oh, okay.
You know what? Oh, no, she's here. Gigi and Ken. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Bunch of different dates and stuff.
Exactly. Hello. Morning.
Good, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
It's almost long weekend. I'm almost here. I can do it. I can make it. I got it like that little engine that could. Oh, you got it. Oh, I thought you were big. Because we don't do it. Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. I'll tell them, have a seat. Yeah. Have a seat. Quit trying to run out the door. First of all, you trying to run out the door. You got it. You say you want. What's your name? That's not. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm. Thank you. I said, let me call the clerk. Okay, all right, take a stand back. You know what I'm, I see, you know what I'm saying. Okay. You see, okay. Thank you, babe. All right. I'll see you, have a good Thanksgiving, everybody.
You too, thank you.
Bye-bye, thank you. All right, John, I think this, that ticket's all over.
Jeez.
Right, okay. So this. This. I had to just put them different.
Thank you very much, Mayor. All right. These ones, and then these 2 tickets are state. Yep.
All right. Thank you. All right. John,
Yes.
this one right here. This ticket, I just want this ticket in here.
Mhm. Oh, it's a different person. Okay.
So,
So I probably need to switch that one then too. Okay.
so was that the statement?
No, this is a city, so I can do this
Okay.
one.
Okay. That's what she just asked me, so I don't know if you want to do it.
Okay,
Because she's going to, dismiss this one.
they're gonna dismiss the state. Okay. All right. That works for me. Perfect, thank you.
Oh, I can take that one, because that one ain't even, that ain't even her.
Oh, so that's not even on the docket today or anything?
Well, this not her, it was in her file, this is on her.
Okay, do they need an offer though? Are they here today or? Nope, okay.
Not even here.
Oh, all right. That works. Oh. You're welcome.
Y'all ready? I just sent the offer over. Over that one. Yeah, a couple more matters and then we'll go. But we had to get paid off. So I just sent that one over to Mr. Worthing, but, oh. Attorney Worthing,
Yes, Ms. Edwards.
I just sent over the offer for Alicia Wilson.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay, I will be right back.
State officer.
Hey, Joe, how you doing, sir?
Did you get the other offer as well?
See here, Your Honor.
It would have come through like maybe after you started talking.
Oh, yes, I did.
Cool.
Yes, I did. So I will talk to my last client here.
Fantastic, thank you.
Yeah. Okay,
It's a lot, sorry.
that's okay. That's right. Okay. Thanks, Judge. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. No problem.
You hope that's the right one?
Contact.
Oh, is that big?
You ready, attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Okay. Get everybody ready. All right. I'm gonna call Ms. Wilson's case first.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This is a matter of the people versus Alicia Wilson. This is ticket number 15465-146, one count no insurance. Also calling case number P511295, one count failed to display valid operator's license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worthing on behalf of Miss Wilson.
Ms. Wilson, can you please state your name for the record?
Alicia Antoinette Wilson.
This is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. How are we proceeding?
For purpose of arraignment, Miss Wilson will stand mute and wait for formal reading at this time.
This time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Miss Wilson wishes to waive her rights. She wants to avail herself of the
Is
offer.
that right, Ms. Wilson?
Yes,
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes,
You can put your hand down. Ms. Wilson, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
yes,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
no,
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
yes,
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with the plea today?
yes.
All right, I want to take your attention. Back to the date of July the 3rd of 2015. Were you in the area of Dakota and John R. Streets in the city of Detroit driving a 2000 Chevy then?
Say that again.
It would have been the area of Dakota and John R. Streets, near that area in the city of Detroit, and it was a 2000 Chevy vehicle, Venture?
Yes,
All right. And while you're driving that vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
no,
Satisfied, attorney?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the count to be dismissed?
Yes, there is, Judge.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates, and I'm going to dismiss the other ticket ending in 295 at this time. Ms. Wilson, did you end up paying any bond for these tickets?
yes, ma'am.
How much was it?
I think 250.
Okay. I'm going to assess a fine today in the amount of $200. Okay? So that bond should pretty much take care of it. You probably have reinstatement fees though. Those are typically $45 a piece. So you may only owe an additional like $40. Okay?
Well, I think they waived those fees when I paid the ticket.
Oh, did they? Okay, whatever they told you they did. And so if the bond will apply towards the $200 I'm charging today, and then you should be able to get clearance to get whatever you need to get, okay?
That's what I didn't understand. I had the clearance from 36th District Court after I paid the ticket. I went to the Secretary of State, and that's when they told me I had to pay them also. And that's when these tickets came back up. Because I paid the other tickets, and I was wondering why these didn't come up.
Because these are misdemeanor tickets. Have you ever gone to see a judge before?
No.
So misdemeanor tickets don't get cleared up until you see a judge. And
Okay.
so even paid all those other fees and all those other fines until you come in for a misdemeanor, it doesn't clear everything up. So since we're having a bond apply, it may take a couple of weeks. If you want it sooner, you have to come down here and actually pay, and then it'll get it to be able to be sooner. Otherwise, you just kind of have to hold tight, okay?
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
all right. But if you hold tight, then they should be able to, you can check back, I would say, in a couple of weeks to make sure everything's been cleared up and you have clearance for everything. And then
Okay.
you should be able to move forward with going to the Secretary of State's office.
Okay, I have another question.
Yes, ma'am.
I received my license twice since this date. I mean, really going in to the Secretary of State, taking my picture and getting my license. That's why I didn't understand why this never came up.
You know, sometimes it doesn't, and not every ticket will automatically suspend your license. Just because you have a ticket, it doesn't automatically suspend it. It just depends on how long it's been sitting out there. Like
Right.
if you don't take care of it, so you can have the physical license and they can still suspend it because you haven't taken care of things. So, you know, or they won't suspend it at all because, so it is all depends. So you can find out whether or not it's valid, so that you can.
My license,
Yeah, but you just want to take care of this because you don't want it to come back and do anything. So you're good. Just let it work its system out. It's going to pay for everything and you'll be good to go, okay?
okay,
All right?
all right.
You have nothing further. That concludes this hearing. All right, you're all set, Ms. Wilson, okay?
Have a blessed holiday.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Mr. Wright, you have to find a seat and sit still for me, please. Okay? Go find a place that you can be still and sit down. All right. And then now you can unmute yourself. You're unmuted?
Yes, I am.
All right. These are the matters of the people versus Carnell Wright. First calling on the docket. Case number SP 194597, count 1, drove while license suspended, count 2, no insurance, count 3, improper plate. Also calling on the docket ticket number SX 3761306, count 1, no operator's license on person. Got ticket number X3822400, 1 count of no operator's license on person, multiple operator's license. Not on the docket, but a part of the plea today. All right, the rest of the matters are not on the docket, but they are a part of today's plea. Ticket number X3761306, count 2, violation of seatbelt belt law, driver, count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket number X3822400, last count, careless driving, count 2. Also calling for the docket, ticket number 457990, 1 count drove while license suspended, 1 count no insurance, 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Worthing on behalf of the defendant.
All right, and can you state your name for the record, sir, please?
Carnell Wright.
Hold on a minute, I just wanna make sure I got the last two cases. Also calling on this docket today, SP 1191683 drove while license suspended. And ticket number SP 1191683, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Now, that should be all of your tickets. Once again, acknowledgement of these all being the tickets, attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the date and time set on arraignment on the bench warrant in these matters. How are we proceeding?
And my client will waive his formal reading and stand mute at this time.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you, Judge. It's my understanding Mr. White wants to waive his rights and go forward and accepting the offers.
Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wright, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for these pleas today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty pleas today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with these pleas today?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. I want to take your attention back to the date of July the 28th of 2020. Were you in the area of I-96 and M39? Those are both freeways in the city of Detroit, driving a 2004 Chevy vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the police officer who stopped you?
Yes, ma'am.
And also on that day, that time, Mr. Wright did not have his seatbelt on when the officer approached him. Then looking at the date of April the 20th of 2021, were you in the area of West Lafayette and 8th Street in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy Trailblazer?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that Chevy Trailblazer, was the vehicle unregistered or untitled at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
And then on the date of June the 29th of 2020, were you in the area of Clare Point and Feud Street in the city of Detroit, driving a 2002 Chevy vehicle at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes, I did.
Satisfied, attorney?
Yes, I am, Judge.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulate, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to accept the pleas on ticket number ending in 597 for count 3 improper plates, ticket number 990, count 3 in unregistered or untitled vehicle, ticket number X3761306, count 1 to be amended to failure to display, and count 2 as charged. Okay. Mr. Wright, did you post a bond for any of this?
No, ma'am. I went through a program.
What program?
They helped me out with my tickets and stuff. It was I went through Mr. Ward through the ceasefire program.
Okay. What are they doing with that program to help you with your ticket?
They help you pay your tickets and get your stuff together so you can get all your, well, get your license back together. Cause like I told him because first it was a little rough party and everything, but I told him, I'm like, man, I keep catching these tickets and everything. He told me, he was like, man, look, stop driving. So I did. He was like, we're gonna try to get that taken care of. He was like, so you can get your license because he knows me since I came home, I've been dealing with the program, and like most of the tickets is like going back and forth from like jobs and stuff like that. He like, man, so if you take care of it, he was like, then you don't have to worry about that. So I'm trying to get all my stuff together.
Okay, that's real. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
So your seatbelt ticket is $65, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's gonna be due. This is important. It's a civil infraction, so that you only have 14 days to pay that. So that's due by December the 8th, 2021, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Can I grab this pen real quick so I can write this down?
Go ahead, Mr. Wright.
All right.
Okay. So $65 is due by December the 8th, 2021. That's by statute, okay? Can't do
Yes,
anything
ma'am.
with it. Are you currently employed?
I am. I work at GFL.
Okay. Is C-Spire helping you with job or no?
I don't really have a problem with jobs. I'm trying to get this together so I can get to other jobs. Like a lot of jobs that I have, they're like, I would prefer to work outside the city. So that's what I'm trying to get all my stuff together.
I understand. Okay. If I do $200, is that something you could be able to get together?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that gonna be too much? I don't wanna hinder you any further, but I do need to at least charge you for at least one of the tickets.
I understand that.
Okay, is that gonna be an undue hardship for you, or are you gonna be able to come up with $200 additionally to the 65?
I'm gonna have to get it together, so I will.
You said you came back. Where you come back from? You mind sharing?
I couldn't hear you.
I said, you said you came back from someplace. Did you have to do a little jail time?
Yes, a little.
Okay, all right. You trying to get everything together?
Yeah, it's been rough because of the simple point. I know they passed a law for the license and stuff like that, where they were restoring people's license. But I'm trying to see if there's any type of way I can go about it, because they told me that doesn't apply to me, unfortunately, because they say Michigan law is if you obtain 2 or more tickets before your license, that after you pay everything, that it lays you down pretty much for 3 years after that until you can get your license. But I'm like, I came home. Like at first I was trying to do it. When I first came home in 2018, I paid off everything, like dang near like $6,000 worth of tickets. I went down to I worked and I gave it up, and she was like, thank you for your payment. She was like, now wait 3 years and then you could drive. I was like, but at the same time, I'm like, it's really a hindrance because of the simple point. I was trying to see if I could really get something overturned or anything like that could help, or get a restricted license because of the simple point. I'm like, I was saying, come home, stay out the streets, you know what I'm saying, and be productive. But at the same time, it's definitely a hindrance. I can't even go to work without, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that I'm not trying to pay off my tickets or take care of my business, but I mean, if I could find a way around that, then that would be great. Then I don't have to worry about it. I can go to work and I can provide.
Okay. My staff always laughs at me because I'm such a soft. Five. Okay. So you're gonna have these things called reinstatement fees. Okay. I'm not gonna charge you $200. I have to charge you the 65 because that's my statute. Okay. I'm gonna waive all your other costs, but you have to pay the reinstatement fees. I can't do anything about that. That's $45 per ticket, and so you have 5 of them. So that's $225. Okay.
That's the 200 you was gonna charge me, so I appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm trying to give you a little break here. I can only do so much, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You do have some other tickets that look like that may be in disposition. See if you can work out a payment plan. Have you come down here and asked them if you could do a payment plan? I know you need that license, and I can only do so much. So
Okay.
hopefully, some of these might come out though. You know, we just played on some of them. So hopefully, you can get everything straight, okay? So I'm away your costs and fees, except for the 65. You have to have that $65 paid. I can't do anything about that. But the rest of it, I'm gonna waive because you're gonna have some reinstatement costs that you need to pay. And I understand everything that you just said. It makes perfect sense. Okay? So keep
Yes, ma'am.
pushing, okay? Keep going. I know this is a struggle and it's a whole lot. You dug the hole, but you can get out of it, okay? I'm giving you a little help, okay?
Yes, ma'am. So do you have any advice for any way I can go about that because of the stipulation?
About getting for driving.
Yeah, because like I said, they have to lock on, it's like a hold on it for 3 years after this. It's like crazy.
3 years after this time?
But they want you to come pay your tickets and, be rehabilitated as they say. But it's like, you hold me up for something that I did in the past. If I came home, did my time, I paid my tickets off, like, why are you hindering me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those are Secretary of State rules. I know. Those are Secretary of State rules. I can't do anything about those.
Like one of those built to fail type things or something almost.
No, you're gonna be successful. You just gotta push through it, okay? You've already done part of it, okay? I'm giving you a break today, so that's another part of it, okay? But you gotta do it. Here's what you can do. When you talk to them and you make an appointment at the Secretary of State's office and see if they'll talk to you about what you can do. Sometimes you can get restricted license and stuff like that. Ask them if you can get one of those and see, like, just to go to work. I know that what they said for all of that, but see if they can still do it with the new laws that passed. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have any other questions, Mr. Wright?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing. Don't forget about that $65, okay?
They will have it. I will take it down there as soon as I get it. Have a great holiday.
You too. Thank you. Have a good holiday, Mr. Wright.
All right.
All right. Bye. Now, don't be over there laughing.